Today I'm going to talk to you about my incredible journey across the country. When I was 12 years old, my family decided to go on a road trip in an RV. I saw amazing sights that will never be forgotten, and I had such great, crazy memories that I have to share with you today. The reason this whole thing started was because my dad got a 4-week sabbatical to go on a vacation or just be with your family or whatever he wanted to do. A sabbatical is basically just getting time off to spend with your family. My parents decided that would be a great idea to go on an RV trip. Me and my brothers were confused though because we didn't have an RV. We literally looked all over trying to find an RV to rent, to lease, or to borrow from someone, and nothing really worked out. My parents looked into buying an RV because we wanted to upgrade from a trailer to an RV. Eventually, we ended up buying an RV with 5 TVs, a leather couch, bunk beds, like all this awesome stuff, which is really cool. A few weeks later, we were traveling across the country. We went to over 20 states and Canada. Now, if you're wondering, that's a lot of gas. So, an RV is a 75-gallon tank that costs $300 to fill up every time you go to the gas station. So, driving around the country costs $3,500 total in gas. We left California and drove down the old Route 66 to Arizona, and our first major stop was in Cadillac Ranch. So I have a picture. It's kind of small, you can't really see it, sorry. But basically what Cadillac Ranch is, it's in Texas, and it's all these Cadillacs stuck in the ground, like 5 feet in the ground, and there's probably about 20 of them, and you can go, and it's in the middle of nowhere, and you spray paint them. So that was really cool. Next we went to Memphis, Tennessee, Graceland, which is where Elvis is from. So this is still small, sorry. So we got to see his house, his planes, all his cars. That was really cool to see. He has a lot of cars and motorcycles and all those toys. Next we went to Asheville, North Carolina, where we got to see the Biltmore Estate. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically like a huge house. It looks like a castle or like a hotel or something. And it has 250 rooms, a bowling alley, and an indoor pool. And it was all built in 1895. It has 155,000 square feet. And the family that built this home they were the Vanderbilt family.
There you go.
Perfect. They were the Vanderbilt family, and the Vanderbilt family was the first family, or the first people to invent the railroad for trains. From there we went to Myrtle Beach, North Carolina, where there was like the beautiful ocean, and the water was like 85 degrees, which was really nice. And we got to go to a water park that was, you can kind of see it right here. It's like right there. We got to go on water slides and stuff. Next we went to Philadelphia, and we saw the Libertyville, which is somewhere in here, sorry. We got to see I was 12, so we got to see the Libertyville and the Declaration, the Independence Hall where the Declaration of Independence was. We also went to the White House, and we got to have a tour of the White House, and we went to the Capitol building. And first, before we went to the Capitol building, we went to our what's it called?
Congressman.
Our congressman's office. office, and then we went underground through the city to the Capitol building where we saw the House and Senate chambers and the U.S. Capitol dome, which is that big like circle thing that you see in the middle. And actually, if you're in the Capitol dome and you stand in the middle of it on this little like circle, you're standing in the middle of the Capitol building, and you're also in the middle of Washington, D.C. So that was really cool that they did that. Next, we went to New York, and we got to go on a speedboat around the Hudson River where the Statue of Liberty is. So this is a picture of the speedboat. It was called the Beast, and it goes like 45 to 50 miles per hour on the water. It took us up close to the Statue of Liberty also. We also got to see the World Trade Center under construction, and we went to a candy store called Dylan's Candy Bar, and it's a huge candy store that has 3 levels with like one has ice cream, and then one has like all just like hard candy, and then one up top there's like pastries and stuff. So that was really cool. I also got to go to Hoboken, New Jersey, and we went to Carlos Bakery. That's a picture of it. It was really good. They have the best everything. I really like the cannolis. They're really good. We went to the Boston Harbor and saw the U.S. Constitution, which is a huge boat. This is a picture of it. It's not very good, but that's us in the boat. We went to Massachusetts and saw the Basketball Hall of Fame, and then we went up into Canada and saw Niagara Falls. This is what it looks like. It's really gorgeous. And something that was surprising about it is the fence is like this tall, so you can literally just hop over and you will be in Niagara Falls, like falling. We went to Michigan, where my mom was from, and we got to go to Mackinac Island, and it's a tiny little island that's 7 miles around. And there's no cars on the island, it's just horse and buggies, and they also make the best fudge ever. It's very good. We went to Minnesota and went to the Mall of America, and they have, I think, about 7 roller coasters inside, so this is one of them. There's like a lot more roller coasters that were really cool, and we got to go on all of them. It's so awesome that's like in a mall. I was very excited. After that, we went to Mount Rushmore, and I have a picture of it. Right here. It's small. But this was one of the best experiences of my life, and I could share so many memories and stories, but I really don't have a lot of time. So I would highly recommend this trip because it is something you will carry on with the rest of your life for a lifetime. Thank you.